One.
Welcome everybody to episode 4 of Brew Review University. I am your host Jennifer, and this is my co-host Donnie.
We're not going to go there again, are we?
Yes, we are, because I'm the boss, and I say you're still my co-host. But anyways, let's move on. Let you do your disclaimer so we can get going with the show.
Okay, kids, it's time for you to go to sleep or do something else. This show is an adult show. If you're not of drinking age, 21 or 18 in certain states, it's time for you to do something else. So, that being said, let's move on.
Let's move on. So, do you want to talk about it?
I think we should talk about it.
All right, we'll talk about it. Wow, that was an awesome time we had at Packing House. Our very first live on location podcast. It was an amazing time, an amazing experience.
Great people, great fun. From start to finish, we had a blast.
Yep.
We truly had a great time with the brewers, the owners, and the band.
And yeah, the beer wasn't bad either. I liked it.
Whatever. And if Jen likes it and she likes everything she drank, that's a good time for sure.
Yeah, it's always a good time when Jennifer's drinking. But yes, it was an amazing time. So thank you guys for coming out and joining us on location, watching the episode, and supporting us. So you need to say something, but
All right. Well, I liked it.
Class is in session. Yeah, you can't talk until I tell you you can talk, mister. That's why you're the co-host around here.
But I liked attention.
Yeah, I know your attention. I'll give you attention. Gonna be attention and detention. Say that 3 times fast, I bet you can. So anyways, we're going to start off, this show is all about browns. And these are not my favorite beers, so you're going to get the face, I'm pretty sure, on all of them.
Because we're doing Browns today is why I'm wearing my Steelers jersey. So just so everybody knows that that is why I'm wearing my Steelers jersey today, because we're doing Browns. So other than that, hey, are you ready to go?
I'm always ready to go. What are you talking about?
Let's start out with what I consider a standard brown. We're going to go with Big Sky Brewing Company. This is called Moose Drool Brown. They're out of Missoula, Montana. It's a 5.1 ABV. The IBU is, it doesn't actually say, but this ranks a 3.63 on Untappd, and that is 114,000 check-ins. So it's actually rated pretty good. This is a standard brown, or what I consider a standard brown.
And we do have members in our audience today, so you guys can partake in what we're tasting.
There you go. There's your color there.
You're not being recorded on your faces over there.
There you are. There's that's the color there. And basically, one of the things I do want to say before we get too far into the show is that all of these beers today were purchased at M&M Liquor, and that is in Riverside, California, off of Indiana. So those of you who have been there, you know they have a great selection. Actually, all of these are from there, so they're readily available. So we'd like you to head on over there and.
And for us, it's never a quick trip to the liquor store. Yeah, we're in there like 20, 30 minutes.
I'm getting a slight nut. It's not prominent, but again, this is what I consider just a standard brown. So let's go ahead and try that. You ready?
Ready, let's go.
very light, very smooth, a little nutty, but not prominent at all. So my general feeling of this is it is just a standard light brown, very easy to drink.
I'll give you the smoothness, but it's just not my cup of tea.
So.
And as far as it being nutty, well, you know all about being nutty, so.
So let's move on to our next beer.
What you got? What you got?
Let's do quick Golden Road. One of your favorite breweries.
One of my favorite breweries. I won't tell you what's in my apple juice.
I'm gonna guess it's Golden Road. I don't know, but you know.
Yeah.
Golden Road makes an apple juice?
They make apple juice.
Interesting.
Mama's kind of apple juice.
All right, let's do this here. Pour mine here.
Golden Road. This
So.
doesn't have as dark. Oh, it's about the same maybe.
The way that's sitting, Golden Road, it's called Get Up Off This Brown. It is an English style brown. They're out of Golden Road is out of Los Angeles, California, and we actually visit their Anaheim facility.
Yes, we do.
It's a 5.5 ABV, 20 IBU. Now, this rates a 3.62 on Untapped with 31,000 check-ins.
That's a lot.
So that's pretty damn good. It's not high, not low. It's just right in between. So I what was that? Am I getting a preview of what?
No.
Bring it to the nose. I'm getting a light, very light aroma off the top of the glass.
And just drink it.
You ready?
Yeah.
I think that's even lighter than the last one we had. It definitely, same thing. I get that nutty. And by the way, just so people have a general of what browns are, they do have a nutty flavor to them, and the nut flavor actually varies between companies, I should say, and what they use. Some use a hazelnut, some use different kind of nuts in their beer to create this brown. But it is, in every single one of them, you're going to get that smooth, light, nutty flavor. So some are just lighter than others, and this one happens to be, for me, lighter than the last one out of Missoula, Montana. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this off while we prepare our next beer. Our next beer is going to be AleSmith. Yeah, very light. That is a super easy drinker. I could do that. Light. And in this particular one, it says coffee, which I don't know. Have you been getting coffee?
I'm afraid when you say coffee in a beer, because I don't like those.
I personally don't catch the coffee out of this. I just get that nice nutty taste. Wait a minute.
You just like the nutty beers because you're nutty.
So anyway, let's pour this. Let me pour yours real quick. Real quick. There we go. There's your little sampler there. Here's my little sampler.
I do smell coffee.
Set that down here. Just so you guys can get a good, nice view of what color that is. It definitely is that same look. You get different aromas off the top, but definitely the same look, no matter which one it is. So anyway, let's pop this in. Different senses because I don't catch the coffee at all. I catch the nuttiness of it.
Well, then you don't know what you're talking about.
And a little sweet. I catch a little sweet too. You catch that?
You just catch the sweet because I'm sitting next
Oh,
to you.
of course. So, let's do this. You ready?
Ready.
Go.
I catch coffee in that.
A little bit now. Yeah, definitely a little bit now. Not too much, but you're right.
You're only catching it now because I said I got it.
I catch it now, and I catch it late. I actually catch it late into this drink. Definitely, it is there, but not prominent.
Yeah, it's
You
not
know,
strong. It's not
so-
strong coffee.
But anyway, that's Ale Smith out of San Diego, California. So next up, we're going to bring a 5-time GABF winner.
And what is GABF stand for?
That is the Great American Beer Festival. So this is a 5-time winner. So let me finish this off first. This Ale Smith. That's good. That's very tasty.
Well, you can have all of mine.
So let's bust this out. This is. Hold on. Let's pop this open. Okay, so let's describe this here. This is what's called a hazelnut brown nectar. They are out of Rogue Ales. Is from Newport, Oregon. This is a 5.6 ABV, 33 IBU, which is a little bit higher in the bitterness unit. So this rates a 3.80 on Untapped, which is the highest out of all of these so far.
Yep.
It has 190,000 check-ins.
190,000?
And still rates a 3.80. So that gives you a good verification of why this won 5 times at the GABF. So anyway, let's pour it.
Let's go.
It's a hazelnut. This is a hazelnut brown. There you go. So
nuts off the top.
looking at this pour here, you can see it actually does look a little lighter. Like it's got a light tint to it. So which makes me very curious as to how this is going to taste compared to the rest. Have you smelt it yet?
Yes.
Have you caught that aroma?
I smelled it. I said it did. What do you want to call it?
You're the nuttiness. You're definitely the nuttiness of this show. So let's
You didn't hire me for my beer smart. You just hired me to be entertaining.
All right, let's try this. You ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. That is fantastic. That is very good. I catch the hazelnut. I catch the sweetness of it. This is undoubtedly why this won 5 times.
Yeah, I think this is probably my favorite out of all of them.
Yeah. We have one more. We have one more, ladies, so don't say that too soon.
Sorry. Jump the gun again. Darn it. Bring it.
I'm definitely going to have another glass of this after the show. Yeah, it's that good. It really is that good.
Always waiting for you to finish your beers.
And they're these little guys too. So, our final beer of the night. This is actually from Wicks Brewing Company. This is the Vanilla Bard Song Pecan American Brown Ale with vanilla.
Could they get a longer name?
So it should be Pecan Brown Ale with vanilla. But I definitely did want to give a good description of what it actually is. So that's why you get the longer title to this.
Oh, or you
So-
just wanted to talk more.
Hey, it's the only time I get to talk, lady. So, anyway, they're out of Riverside, California. This is a 5.6 ABV. The IBU is unknown on this. Well, it says not available, but I'll kind of give you a general of what I think the IBU is after I get a sample of this. On Untapped, this rates a 3.91.
Wow, the highest so far.
But let me tell you about this.
But what?
This has 11 check-ins. So what does that tell you?
It's a new beer.
It's a fairly new beer, but the regular version of this, which is their just the Bard song without the vanilla, has 1,214 check-ins and rates a 3.66. So even their regular version of this is still decently high. So anyway, let's try this. Let me pour it.
Let's try it.
Whoa, what's happening here?
You know, I just washed these tablecloths and ironed them.
I'm gonna put this one to the side. I really messed up on that one, so we're gonna pour that one again.
He doesn't always know how to pour beer. Around here.
So we'll start with this, and we'll pour it correctly this time. There we go.
Because if it was just the two of us and he did that, I'd say, you stupid.
And then I would say, well, then you do it, lady.
And I'd show him how to do it.
So there's the close-up of the can there. This is, again, it's Bard Song, or Bard Song. What we're looking at is a pecan brown with vanilla.
And this is also one of the beers we did on our weekly.
Yes,
reviews.
we actually just did this,
is
what, 2
on
weeks
our-
ago?
Yeah, this one is on our Instagram, Facebook review with an awesome picture on there.
So, yeah, now you're actually getting to see it in the show, which is a lot of these you'll see one time and that's it. But in this particular case, we decided that this one definitely needed to make the show. So, let's go. Yeah, definitely. I catch both. I catch the pecan and I actually catch the vanilla right off the top of this glass. Very, very prominent. Wow. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Wow.
Ooh, I get that vanilla.
That vanilla stands out immediately.
Yes, it does.
It's the vanilla is amazing in this pecan brown for sure. Definitely an identifier, separating itself from the rest of these. It's definitely out front. You
It's
know,
good.
this is definitely a front runner for me. I do like the pecan in this. It definitely also stands out. Yeah, that's great. I like it a lot. This is definitely my favorite of the evening.
Obviously, you're pouring yourself.
I'm pouring myself another. Hold on a second. Let me get a real glass here, and let's pour the rest of this in here, and finally get a good sampling of this.
You can have the rest of mine too.
All right, that works too. We're gonna
Might
do.
as well pour that one in there too. Right there.
Oh, we'll just pour this one in here too. So, which was a mistake earlier in the pour, as you guys saw.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, what else we got, lady?
That's all we got. Just business as usual.
Business as usual.
You can drink and I'll finish the show as usual. So, thank you guys for joining this episode. If you guys are an artist, a musician, or have some other talent you'd like to showcase on your show, we would love to have you guys come out, join the show with us. If you're a brewery and you like what you see, we would love to just have one episode featuring just your beers. We can do it on location like we just did at Packing House Brewery. Or we can do it here in the studio, whichever works best for you guys. But that would be fun. Showcase just you guys' beers. Also, too, if you're just a fan of the show and want to sit up here next to me, no, not next to him. Sit next to the cute one over here. We would love to have you guys on the show. You can sample what we're having and give us your input on the beers that we're doing and so forth. So that's what I got for that. So now I'm going to bug you guys again because you guys know I've been bugging you and bugging you. So we're almost at 200 Instagram followers. We just need a handful more of you guys to switch over to the new page at Brew Review University. So in order to meet our goals and to get our name out there and get the attention of breweries and, liquor stores and so forth to help us out, we need to show those numbers. So if you guys haven't switched over, please make sure you guys are switching over Facebook, Instagram. Also make sure that you're subscribing on YouTube. Those numbers help us as well. And make sure you are commenting, liking, following, subscribing. Especially with the likes, our numbers of likes have been going up on our beer reviews that we're doing weekly for you guys. But we appreciate that you guys are giving us the support. We just need you guys to, the rest of you guys to move over.
Switch over.
Because I'm only going to keep bugging you guys for a little bit longer and then I'm out of here. I am out of here. So that's the only business I've got.
I think that's about it. We'd like to thank everyone that made our last show happen because it was a live show. Tony McAndrew from the local stage.
Oh my gosh, local stage.
The local stage. Stephanie and John from New Tech Talk.
Do you need me to do this part?
I think the Browns are kicking in now.
They are.
Dead last in the league in rushing. The horrible snap all the way back to the 2-yard line, and the Browns bounce it into the end zone where they wind up with a touchdown. Of all crazy things, you don't go to the playoffs for.
This better be the only episode.
So, and we'd like to thank the Blue Haze Band for doing a great performance there, along with.
And putting up with us.
Yeah, exactly. Along with the brewers and the owners of Packing House. We really appreciate you having us, and anytime you'd like to have us again, we'd love to come down and just do it, really have another great show, because it was a great show. We had a good time.
Yeah. For us, it was our biggest audience, and it was fun. New experience. Exactly. We're broadening our horizons.
Yes.
That's all I got.
Anyway, so as we end the show, we're going to end the show
you forgot already.
A little bit different than we used to, and this is something that was my homework. So, you going to tell me what my homework was?
His homework was to come up with a new ending for this show. I haven't decided what his grade is yet.
This is too many beers. I've had too many of these Browns, I guess, already. I don't know.
A minute 24, 25 left. In the pocket. Intercepted at the 49-yard line. Taki takes it deep into Pittsburgh territory. And Ben Roethlisberger has just thrown another pick.
So as we end the class, we want you to raise your glass and cheers.
Cheers.